2 games, but we're definitely playing 1. And guys, give me like put down the comments or put it in the chat. This is my team right now. Get right into this game. Let's see if we can start the season off 1-0.
Can anyone unseat the Patriots? It's the coach. This is opening weekend on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll watch a couple of young quarterbacks who are looking to make the jump in their second seasons, as we'll see Josh Allen of the Bills taking on Sam Darnold and the New York Jets. I'll be back at halftime with a look at games in progress. But first, let's get you to the Garden State of New Jersey. Standing by, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
The coach take the lead. So happy to be with you, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. And we thought it would never get here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
So I'm not going to be using this episode. Maybe later in the season.
Now a man closing in on 15,000 career rush yards. Frank Gore calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this week 1 matchup pitting a couple Empire State rivals, no strangers to each other. They were both original members of the AFL, the American Football League, go back in 1960 to 1969. It's been a close series. Bills lead it all time, 62-55. And, of course, both of these franchises really feel like they have their quarterbacks of the future in Josh Allen and Sam Darnold. Allen from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Good shit.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Crowder now to return. Oh, little 360.
Alright, first down,
just a 30-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Jets will take over first and 10.
I'm going to use suggestion plays, if you know. I'm not trying to use my actual plays.
Here's Le'Veon Bell's first
And he
carry
missed
as a
his
New
block.
York Jet. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag
good
down,
job,
and they're already marching
you
backward.
guys are already making me proud. Holy
So
crap,
some holding over on the left.
People, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Seriously. This is crazy.
It's a pickup of 6. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Yeah, it's a 4-yard loss. Really sets him back now for 2nd down.
I was like, why? I don't know how you got drafted.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins,
like,
that's complete.
Dude.
It's Bell.
He gets past the right side so easy.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Here's Haskins to throw. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this 1st drive, going to plan so far. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. And they'll keep it on the ground.
Like, they just don't block.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
On 1st down, Bell.
I don't get how this,
and he'll fight his way down right
why
around
would
the
you
12.
keep up on Bell? If they don't have
2
no
yards on the
line.
carry there.
Like,
It'll be 2nd down.
But still.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins being chased out left. And he's got it.
And then he stopped running.
Quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. Now Bell. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
What are you doing, dude?
For the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly.
What is my team doing?
He's taken down. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
You get to the goal line.
Ficken's kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. To the air, Allen, and he finds Tyler Croft. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a run with Singletary.
God, you're fucking
and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
They'll run here with Singletary. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Tell you what, you need the tough yards. You can still turn to the 36-year-old Frank Gore, now in his 15th season in the league. 10 in San Francisco, the 3 in Indy, quick stop in Miami, and now in Buffalo, and still making it happen. Allen with a throw caught by Beasley. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL. Here, another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. From the gun, it's Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. What do you mean by that? Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Now Allen again. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Tyler Kroft there to make the grab. And the Bills have taken the lead. Stephen Hauschka for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut, and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. On 2nd and 10, Haskins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Now meanwhile they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. 2019 regular season. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York set to take the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 74 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this one caught by Beasley. And they get him down. But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Beasley signed with the Bills in March just before his 30th birthday after 7 years with the Cowboys, hoping that he can be a very valuable slot receiver in Buffalo. Just under 7. Gore hit. He lost the football.
We got this.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Allen. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. It's caught. Smith. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. It just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Let's go.
Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Bell. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Bell. And an alley to run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Let's go.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They run. Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
58, right over there. Yeah. Right there. I got you.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins On the catch, it's Crowder.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Haskins will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Haskins now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Now Bell stopped up behind the line as he's going to wind up losing a couple here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Haskins to throw it. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jerry Hughes able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Now Haskins. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Back, but still a ways to go. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will take the lead at 13. Following the field goal on his Locke Edwards to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Allen throwing again. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Allen going to throw again. And he finds Beasley complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A 4th quarter miss. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Bell first down and then some. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, 51 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Caught here by Bell. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that here's Allen to throw it. And Beasley with it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Allen now looks to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play here for the Bills. 44 yards.
That's real.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Copeland in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it, just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Roberts has it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Here we go.
Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much.
Last had a decent game, but he missed a lot of open passes.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you.
And when we were up, they missed that field goal, do an interception. Yeah. But look, we're 1-0. I'll try to live stream tomorrow, boys. If this can load, you know. Okay. Okay, Haskins, you're getting a big upgrade. I'm okay, field general. Cause you know, you just suck. Oh, guys, I'm gonna send the week.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Shut the hell up.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Peace out. Live streaming tomorrow if I can.